So, like I already said, we are going to be discussing money management and trading psychology. So, let's start with money management. What is money management? It's one thing to know how to trade, to do all the lines and know where price is going, where to enter, where to exit. It's another thing to know how to manage your money to be able to stay in the market for long. Now, what am I trying to say? It doesn't make any sense that when you win big, and when you lose big, such that you are not certain of your consistency. What am I saying in essence? So there's a way we work such that you can have a constant and a consistent growth, meaning that no matter how bloody the market is today, it will not wipe out your account. It will not make any difference from when a market is good and you still have losses. So no matter how much you lose or how much you gain, your account is preserved. So the rule of money management is the rule of capital preservation. Now, they said that having your capital preserved is much more important than the promise of any profit in the market. So, how do you make sure that the capital is preserved? Not as a way, not by being fearful, no, not by being fearful, but having a game plan and sticking to it. So, what am I saying? So, it means that for every capital level you have in the market, there are level of risk you should be taking, and there are level of risk you shouldn't be taking. Let me repeat that one again, one more time. For the level of capital you have, there are level of risk you should be taking, and there are level of risk you shouldn't be taking. So if you have an account size of $100, $300, $500, $1,000, $10,000 and upward, there are risk level you need to be taking. Now, what am I saying? Let's take, for example, for an account size of $100. Now, if you take um, um, 0.1, which is the list of lot sizes, if you take 0.01, now for you to have that account go up in flame, that is before you blow that account, market must have gone against you by how many pips? Can somebody quickly let me calculate? 0.01, $100. So for you to make $1 or lose $1, you have to have gone, market must have gone 10 pips, right? So for you to lose $100, must have gone how many pips? It must have gone for you to make $1, it must have gone 10 pips. For you to make $10, it must have gone 100 pips. So for you to make $100 or lose $100, it must have gone 1,000 pips. So for you to blow an account of $100 when you are trading 0.01, you must have watched the market go against you by 1,000 pips. Now it is huge. It's almost impossible, but don't be deceived. It happens every time. It happens every time. So what is the safest yardstick here? The safest yardstick is this. Whatever capital you are dealing with, how do you know the lot size you should be using? I tell people, divide your capital by 100. So if you are coming into the market with $300, divide it by 100. So what is 100? So what is 100 divided by, what is 300 divided by 100? That's 3. So that's $3. It means that for every time you enter the market, even if you have 10 entries, 5 entries, 7 entries, 10, 20 entries, you must not be taking more than $3. You must not be risking more than $3 per time. What am I saying? Now, so if you come into the market with $300, and then you have calculated that, okay, for market to go 100 pips against me and blow this account, I need to have done 100 pips. So my SL, or my risk level, my lot size, in summation, all of it together should not be more than what? Than 3 pips. So what does that, than $3 dollars? So what kind of loss size is going to give me $3? So to get $3, 0.3 will give you $3, or 0.1 in three places if you want that love to have multiple entries. So 0.1 in three places is 0.3, or 0.05 in six places is 0.3, or 0.01 in 30 places is 0.3. So just to make sure that whatever you are dealing with, you don't go beyond that particular um, dollar calculation for your account. And of course, you know that depending on your risk to reward ratio. So for someone like me now, if I'm doing that $3 and I'm setting an SL of 20 pips, you know that $3 times 20 pips is how much? So 3 times 20, $3 times 20, that's 60. If I'm right, yes. 3 times 2, 6. Okay, that's $60. So I'm saying that if this trade goes wrong, I'm going to lose $60. And then, my risk to reward is 20 ratio 50, that's 2 ratio 5. So if it goes wrong, I'm going to lose $60. But if it goes right and I wait till it hits my TP, I'm going to make how much? $3 times 5. 3 times 5 is 50. I'm going to make $150. So if it goes my way, I'm going to win $150. If I'm losing, I'm going to lose $60. So what is that going to be? It's going to be $60 against $150. So if I lose, so if I take so let's say on Monday, tomorrow, I pick up the trade and then have 0.3 or 0.1 in three places, and I lost the trade. My SL was it. That means I'm losing $60 out of $300. How much is left? I have $240 left, right? Tuesday again, I took another trade, lost $60 again. So I've lost how much? $120. I have $180 left. Are you following? So so on Wednesday, so on Wednesday, I um I took the trade and I won. Are you following? And I won. So I made $150. So you know that my account has moved from $300 to 180. Now that I won, I have how much? $150 added to my 180. So that's how much? That that is three 320 or 330 if I'm right. That's $330. So my account is up by $30. And I've lost how much? And I've lost 2 days already, but I'm still doing well because my account is up by what? By $30. Now that's how to grow account. Now there's this saying that a single trade should not take you out of the market totally, and so you should not the way you make your trade, one single trade cannot make you, and one single trade should not destroy you. Let me take that again. The way you take your trade, go about your money management, one single trade should not make you, and one single trade should not break you. So now there's a lot more to discuss on money management, but I'm just going to keep it simple and stay with the basics. So as a beginner, what do you recommend for me? I'm coming to the market with $500. I'm coming with the market with whatever amount you're coming with, even if you're coming with the market with $10,000. As a beginner, after you've done demo trading for a while, I tell you start with 0.01. 0.01 is where everyone begins, and that's where you should begin also. It will help you grow a lot of confidence in the market and help you learn a lot of things, because that is really what it's all about learning and growing. So that about what I want to discuss on money management. So let me quickly move into trading psychology. Now, at the bottom of trading psychology is mastering how to lose and lose effectively. Let me take that again. At the bottom of trading psychology is to master how to lose and lose effectively. And to be able to achieve that, a lot of things need to come into play. And one of them is the fact that you must never get into the ego of being an analyst or a trader. So, meaning that you never get too confident with the market. Market humbles everyone once in a while. No matter how good you are, market will one day humble you. So you must be prepared and approach the market with humility. So knowing that market will do what it will do. So, and that's why you will never see me predict market. I don't predict market. I only react to where market is going. I don't control this market. I pick where the market is going and I make my money from it and I get away. So you need to read yourself and dissociate yourself from the identity, the image, the ego of being a trader. It is egoistic, especially when you predict and it goes your way. You feel like you have the magic wand, you can never go wrong until the market humbles you. And if you don't do that well, you just gonna hit a drug and then might never be able to return to trading in few days, in few weeks. So, and that's why, if you ask profitable trader everywhere around the world, they might have different ways of making money, but we all have different ways of losing. Now, that is the truth. One common thing every wise trader needs to master is how to lose and how to lose effectively. So, and that's why I say that learning how to lose in trading is just as important as learning how to win. In fact, it is much more important than learning how to win. Almost anybody can win, yes, but losing is what takes you out of the market. So learning how to lose, learning how to cut your loss early enough, learning how to not allow the loss get into you, discouraging you, and all of that is really what the big deal all about. So I said that the most important thing is to become a trader. And you're asking me, why would you say that? Is that not what this is all about? No, that's not what it is all about. Now, you are learning to become an analyst by analyzing the market. But the most important thing is to become a trader. Who is a trader? A trader is one person that enter into the market and make money.